Guys, welcome back to the Lifted podcast. Listen, I've been having mic issues, so we are already 3 edibles in. Well, 2 edibles. This will be my third. You guys know that I start every episode now with an edible, so cheers to everyone that is seshing with me. We have a lot to go over today. Give me a second, then I'll eat this, okay? I want to talk about a soft life versus like a disciplined life. If you've been following me on Instagram for the last couple of years, I guess, I feel like let's talk about the last 3 years of my life. 2 years, I was working 24 fucking 7. Okay. I didn't get up from my laptop. I was constantly filming and it felt like work. It felt like so much work. And now I feel like I'm embracing this a little bit more of like a soft life. However, I am still working, but the work that I'm doing when I'm doing it is quality work, getting everything done, making priorities, and not just like sitting in front of my laptop because I have to. Anyways, we're going to have another edible. I've started this episode 3 times. This is my third. Let's hope we make it through, okay? Cheers, besties. Yum. If you're listening, this is actually Gatorade Zero in a wine glass with some ice because it wasn't cold. It was sitting in my pantry. And my apartment has a pantry. What apartments have pantries? It's crazy. Anyways, cheers to some Gatorade Zero. Electrolytes, you guys. Yum. Okay. So I have notes written on what I want to talk about. A lot of this is something that I want to relate to my life because I think it relates to a lot of the girls that follow me, aka you, if you're listening to this. But in general, I think it relates to a lot of girls overall. Like, I don't care who you are. I feel like this soft life and disciplined life, if you are using social media, it's so confusing because so many people are posting like, this is my fucking 5 to 9 before my 5 to, or my 5 to 9 before my 9 to 5. And I'm like, it's so unrealistic for a lot of people. Sure, you could do it, but for some people, they don't fucking want to. End of fucking story. Like, if you don't want to be up at 5 a.m., don't get up at 5 a.m. Like, yes, you can push yourself to do it. And if you want to push yourself to do it, do it. Literally do it. Sometimes we have to do hard things. But if you don't want to, that's okay. It's okay, bitch. It is literally okay. So I feel like sometimes, okay, let me tell you about like when I was super disciplined. So I think a lot of when I was super disciplined came from like hate in my life, which sounds really crazy. But when I started getting up at 5 a.m., it was because I was with one of my exes that like was so fucking lazy. So I almost used that as fuel, as like, he's so lazy. I'm going to get up at 5 a.m. I'm going to go walk, listen to podcasts, listen to like educational stuff. And like, that was fun and all, don't get me wrong. But like, I was moody as fuck all the time, exhausted all the time, just mad at him all the time because I was letting my anger like take over my life. And like, why? Literally, why? I learned a lot in this period of my life, so I'm not even going to complain about it. But I feel like I was genuinely exhausted all the time. So, like, if you're someone that doesn't want to do that, please don't make yourself fucking do that. It just is pointless. It genuinely is. Don't get me wrong. I love and I support and like fucking kudos to you if you are doing that. If you are getting up at 5 a.m. and that's what you want to do, good for you. Like, yay, actually, honestly. But if you're doing it like I was doing it, like out of like hate and like just not liking where I was in life, I don't know. I feel like I respect myself for doing what I did because I really showed myself that I could show up for myself. And I think we all have to have a phase of our life where we kind of do that. but it's just not the phase that I'm in right now. And I think that a lot of what that did was just make me hella exhausted. Like when I look back at that part of my life, I was just tired. I was overworking myself. I was like angry all the time. Like I really just remember being hella moody, you know, which is not the vibe. So if you are actually trying to be someone that is disciplined, look at the areas of your life that you actually want to be disciplined in and are actually realistic for you. For instance, for myself now, I go to the gym probably 4 to 5 times a week. 4 to 5, usually 4, because I'm really trying to trying to prioritize recovery. Why did I forget that word? When you're prioritizing like recovery and stuff, going to the gym on those 4 days does take discipline because sometimes you've taken like 2 days off and you're like, I don't really want to go back. Like, ooh, maybe I like time off. And then it takes some discipline to get your fucking ass to the gym because you know that it'll make you feel good. So it also, if you're someone that trains like 7 days a week, because I know a lot of people that are mentally not okay do that to escape their problems, because I used to do that, and it's fine, you can do that. But it will take discipline for you to not go to the gym. So I think there's different aspects of discipline in different people's lives. I want to reiterate that and just like sink that into your fucking head. Everyone's going to be different. Some people, it's going to take more discipline to not go to the gym. Some people, it's going to take more discipline to go to the gym. We're all different, you know? So anyways, just try to really understand what you need to be disciplined in, because discipline doesn't always just look like getting up early and doesn't always just look like going to the gym. Sometimes discipline is like taking the stairs instead of the fucking elevator. Sometimes discipline is not going out for pizza and instead making your own pizza. Sometimes discipline is throwing in a load of fucking laundry and folding it after. Discipline is different for everyone. Okay. And it's crazy because you look at social media and just so much of it is like the gym stuff. Maybe it's just the scene that I'm in, but it's like discipline only relates to people going to the gym and getting really fit. And it's just not that, you guys. It just isn't that. Ooh, I love this. Okay. Soft girl energy and just like being a soft girl doesn't always have to be bubble baths and matcha and face masks. And yeah, it just, soft girl energy can also be a joint and a walk. Soft girl energy can also be maybe an edible and cooking yourself dinner, setting the vibe, lighting a candle. Soft girl energy can also just be a little get together with your friend in the park. Whatever you need to heal your fucking soul, whatever feels good to you, soft girl energy can be going to a festival and dancing your little heart out because it heals your soul. I know. Can actually be anything you fucking want it to be. Whatever you feel like helps you step back and like feel more like yourself, I think that is soft girl energy. I think that is feminine energy. I think that's you tapping into your feminine. I think that is you just kind of getting yourself back, you know? Oh, I love that one. It just doesn't fucking have to be matcha. Like, I feel like everyone's like, matcha is wellness. Matcha and Pilates are fucking soft. It's like, shut up. Shut up. I don't even know how much I like matcha. I would rather have a latte. Give me an oat latte with shuffling in the morning. You guys, I'm obsessed with shuffling right now. It's so fun. Okay. When your life has literally zero discipline, your emotions will run a lot of it, which can sometimes be not good. Sometimes it can't be good, okay? Especially now. I think a lot of us are a little bit maybe more anxious than we used to be, maybe a little bit more socially anxious as well. Um, a lot of us spend a lot of time like online. So I feel like a lot of that causes like anxiety and depression kind of stuff because it's just made to feel that way. When we have a lot of this in our life and we don't have like discipline, I'm actually speaking from like my experience in owning my own business and spending a lot of time by myself. If I don't have discipline, if I didn't go to the gym, you guys, I probably would not be okay if I didn't go to the gym, if I'm being honest with you. I need discipline. I've also had a lot more discipline in the sense of now we have Sunday yoga. Every Sunday, every yoga, what the fuck? Every Sunday we have virtual yoga for our girls. In the app, it's included, by the way, in the subscription. This is not an ad. I'm just telling you guys. And we do pot girl walks on Monday. Oh my God. I love, love, love the pot girl walks because we can just yap and be girls and there's no actual structure. It's just us getting together and hanging out and yapping. But if I didn't have stuff like that, I could sit at home all day and I could just rot. I think they call it rotting. That is a struggle for me. I cannot rot. I don't do well if I rot. My mental doesn't take it very well. So I think that's another thing is just understanding yourself and, you know, what are you okay with? What are you not okay with? What are the vibes? If I could say that. So make sure that you have some sort of discipline. A lot of people have to go to work. That's discipline. A lot of people have to, other things that you should add into your life that I'm just saying would be a great idea are breakfast. Sounds weird, but having that kind of discipline, I think is really healthy, if I'm being honest with you. Having some sort of like meal discipline, like when you're eating, or at least knowing how you're eating, is smart, I think, because our nutrition affects our mental as well. The things that we're eating and stuff. Okay. And this goes the other way. When your life only has discipline, you stop feeling like a person and feeling more like a robot. So I read this thing a while ago and it said that every week, I'm not sure. I think it was like specific to my like horoscope or something. I don't remember, you guys. But either way, I think it's a good thing for all of us to do. It said you can have like as much routine and whatever in your life as you want, but you need to have one day a week where you do something new, whether it's going to a new cafe, going on a new walk, meeting a new friend, or like something has to be out of routine in order for you to feel okay. And I think that is probably for everyone. I don't think it's specific to me or specific to like my horoscope or whatever I read it on. I think that's everyone. I think we all need something new. I think it refreshes our brain. I think it opens up our brain. This is obviously not studied. I'm just saying what I feel. But does that make, I feel like that makes so much sense. Like when you have so much discipline and that's all you're doing all the time, it's like, I need a blanket. It's cold in here, you guys. What is happening? It's like I'm literally a robot. Like that's how I feel. You know, you're going to the gym, you're eating, going to work, going to the gym, eating, going to work, going to the gym, eating, smoking pot, going to work. You're like, holy shit, that is boring. A soft life, I love these notes that I literally like sat down before this podcast and just wrote everything that I was feeling. I also did it throughout the week because I just really like the space that I'm in and I really want to share it. And like, yeah, anyway, a soft life isn't doing nothing. It's creating a life that feels safe, healthy, and kind of disciplined. So for me, okay, I'm not sure if anyone else feels this. I'm not sure if it's just like the generation I grew up in, but I feel like a lot of people that I talk to have this same thing. So I feel like I have to be productive 24/7. Like everything that I have to do, I have to have a reason for doing it. Toxic, I know. However, if if I can find things. Okay, let's talk about shuffling for a second. Shuffling in my life, I'm obsessed. I started a couple weeks ago. It's so fun. I'm addicted. It gives me that like runner's high or whatever people call it. I love it. Okay. So the thing is, this morning I went to go do it in the morning, but I was like, I have to film 2 podcasts today. I have to voice over YouTube. Like I have a lot going on the weekends coming up. So I have to get all this stuff done. And I'm like, Elise, that's like your priority. Like, what the fuck are you doing that you're not doing this? Here's the thing. Because I understand that everything I have to do has to feel productive, I kind of have to have a reason for everything. A lot of things that I do now for this like soft life vibe, my reasoning is either A, it's getting me off my screen, which to me is one of the healthiest things that I could do. And or number 2, it's getting me active, which once again, one of the healthiest things that we can do. So if you're one of those people that's like, dude, I can't do something unless I have a fucking reason for it. And so this soft life bullshit is not going to work for me. There's your reasoning, bitch. I make bracelets. I make these bracelets that I'm wearing. I made them. When I'm doing that, dude, it is like therapy because I'm off my phone and it's giving me something like creative and fun to do with my hands that isn't, I don't even have a TV in my apartment. Like I don't want to watch TV. But like it's not that, like it's getting me off my screens and it's getting me into something creative. If you're someone that wants that, do that. Do it. Make some bracelets. Crafts are really good. Something active, like going for a walk is never a waste of time. It is never a waste of time. We should always make time for it. And so, yeah, anyways, that's my rant on that topic. If it's healthy, it's fucking worth it. It is. Okay, yeah, back to the end of that one. Discipline is also self-care. Discipline is 100% self-care because when you keep promises to yourself, so when you're like, I'm going to meal prep or I'm going to get up early for the gym or whatever, you actually doing that shit is your discipline showing up for you. When you are actually being disciplined like that, first of all, your body like loves you for it, but it's also self-care because it's going to help you mentally. So when you're like going to the gym and, maybe you didn't want to go to the gym that day, or you had a week when you didn't go to the gym and then all of a sudden you started going again, your mental health will thank you, bitch. Literally will. You'll probably be like, this is great. Okay, let's talk a little bit about balance. Because, okay, this part could get a little messy, but we're kind of in it together. When will the edibles hit? We're not sure. Probably mid conversation on this one, and that's okay. So let's talk about balance for a second. Balance looks like going to the gym consistently. So if you're going 4 days a week, if you're going 5 days a week, but you're still resting when you need it. So if you're going 4 or 5 days a week, and then all of a sudden you're also going to do a big hike, and then also you're going to do a HIIT class, and then also you're going to do, bitch, take another rest day. Your body fucking needs it. Sometimes we're going to take more rest days than we need, more rest days than we usually do, because our body kind of needs it. It also depends, your age, where you are in your cycle. Like there's so many different dependents. This is when you really want to listen to yourself and like be like, okay, is it smart for me to like, do I actually need to skip leg day today if I'm doing a hike as well? Probably. But I really want to go to the gym. Do upper body. Do like a chill upper body. You can still go. Just chill it out, Or don't go. Sometimes, guys, when I go to a festival or like a rave, I won't go to the gym for like 3 days after. Because I just dance too much. And then I'm sore. And it's like, you didn't stop moving for like 6 hours. Like, you're insane, you know? Oh, okay, balance. Eating healthy. So maybe you meal prep. Maybe you're eating at home. But I will never turn down a sushi date with my friends. Ever. Ever. I feel like for a while I wouldn't even eat out with my friends because I was so strict on what I was eating and I wasn't even competing. I literally have never competed in bodybuilding and I don't think I ever will. Why was I being so strict? I don't know. I do thank myself because I have really good habits now, but like, dude, just go out with your friends. Like, it's not that big of a deal, especially if you're good for the rest of the week. Like, yeah, if you're eating pizza every single day, I mean, maybe take a step back. Maybe if you want. You don't have to, but like balance, I love this one. Okay, so we're talking about this soft era and this like soft life that we're in, okay? We love it. We love being feminine. We love being soft. We love being a little bit playful, a little bit, playful, fun, flirty, whatever. Whatever makes you feel playful and or whatever makes you feel feminine and soft. Here's the thing. And this is why I wanted to talk about both of them together. Discipline can actually make you feel more feminine because you feel very grounded and confident and like you know what you want and you're capable. So it actually makes you and can make you feel so much more feminine. It feeds into this soft girl era because if you have your discipline, like if you have your discipline down, you know when you're going to the gym, you know what you have to do with your body. Like, you know everything that you need to know about yourself. Maybe not everything, but a lot. Gives you that confidence to be like, to say no when you want to say no, but also to just feel like I know what I want. I'm very grounded in who I am and what I need. And that allows me to kind of be, like we're talking about, like just more playful and more vibey and more, how else do I say this? The hippie in me is coming out, you guys. I actually was with one of my friends yesterday and she was just telling me how, because she's kind of known me for a couple years. She's like, it's really cool how you have gone from this like almost very strict, like work person, like whatever, to this, like you're so in tune with yourself now. Like everything you're doing is so authentic. And I'm like, oh, thank you. That's so cool. Like, I'm trying. Um, I like this one because we talk a lot about social media on this platform, just on my platforms in general. Um, Being that girl or like being that like feminine kind of energy is less about how it looks, so like the aesthetics of it, and more about just being consistent. That's all it is, literally. I think the people on social media have just made it look pretty because they can. And they're like, this is what's going to get views, is everything looking really aesthetic and pretty. Um, but it doesn't really always have to be that way. Like, you can go to the gym in your big t-shirts and like lazy kind of look. And that is still being that girl because you're taking care of yourself. Just a thought, a literal thought. Social media just fucks everything up. Don't get me wrong. Actually, me and my friend were talking about how good social media is as well last night. But like, there are a lot of things that you're kind of like, oh, I wish, stop it. Yeah. Here's another one about social media. Social media makes balance look boring because extremes, like basically just aesthetics and everything that's like really well done, looks better and it performs better online. So like that's what people are going to be posting. And then you're going to be watching that shit and be like, well, I can't be a wellness girl because I don't have enough money to go to a fucking Pilates class. We're actually getting Pilates on the app, by the way, virtual Pilates. So fucking excited. But it's like, there are so many other ways to be that girl. It's just the only thing that's shown online is literally it being perfect. You know, it's so annoying. Um, mm, ooh, this one. This one, you guys. Sometimes the highest form of self-care is doing shit you don't want to do. Amen. A fucking men. Okay. Sometimes the highest form of self-love or self-care is literally doing shit that you do not want to do. Because think about it. When you've done shit, it's so windy outside, you guys. There's a bag flying around. It's insane. When you do shit that you do not want to do, remember how good it feels. Literally be like, wow, that was good. It was good every single time. It's just coming back to that point of keeping those promises to yourself. When you promise yourself to go to the gym, when you promise yourself that you're going to eat breakfast tomorrow morning and you're going to eat a healthy breakfast and you're going to make it, doing that in the morning, maybe you fucking cooked it the night before. Oh my God, that is like, that is the win in its fucking self. Because you're going to go to bed and you're going to be like, I know I'm having a good morning tomorrow. I literally know it because I did that for myself. For me, nobody else. It's like when I clean my kitchen, you guys, don't get me wrong, my apartment's usually pretty clean. Aside from the couch that's literally right beside me on its side right now. If you have me on Snapchat, you know what's happening. Guys, my kitchen's usually very clean, but sometimes I don't do the dishes at night. Sometimes, it doesn't happen often. But when I do, and I wipe down the counters, and sometimes I even set my mug right under my coffee machine so it's ready to go in the morning. Oh my God. I could literally make love to myself. That whole vibe that I did for myself, nobody else did that shit for me. I did. I decided to do the dishes for me. I decided to be really cute for myself, put my little mug under my coffee maker. Dude, best mornings ever. Do that shit for yourself. For yourself. Don't wait for someone else to do it for you. Don't wait for your boyfriend to do it. Don't wait for your fucking husband to do it. Don't wait for your girlfriend to do it. Don't wait for your mom to do it. Nobody else is doing that shit. And if you do it for yourself, you're going to be like, oh my God, someone loves me. No, but like genuinely, best feeling ever, you guys. Best feeling ever. Going off of that, because you're like you're keeping those promises to yourself, that's where your confidence is going to come from. So like if you're someone that's like low on confidence or struggling to get motivation, yo, this is not about motivation. Your motivation or discipline is going to come from doing shit for yourself. Keeping the promises to yourself. Actually doing it for you. Crazy. I know. Changing your life right now. Changing my own life right now. Okay. There's just a couple things I want to go over. So let's go over what a couple soft era, soft girl, feminine energy stuff can look like. I'm going to go over a couple things in my life that it's looked like. So first, it has actually been protecting my peace. Whatever I can do to protect my peace and also, okay, sometimes we'll put ourselves into situations just because we wanted to be in that situation. Like we were like, or it benefited us in some way. Or I don't know, maybe someone bought you a ticket for something and you're like, hell yes, I really want to go to this event, but I don't want to go with them. I would have a bad time if I went with them. Don't go. Buy your own ticket. Go with someone else. This whole understanding your peace and protecting it is so healing. Is so healing because you're going to have a better time if you just buy your own ticket. You're going to have a better time if you just go yourself. Sometimes doing things by yourself is protecting your peace because you're like, I'm not going to have fun with anyone else. They're just going to complain the whole time. I don't want to do that. You girls in relationships, I'm talking to you. Sometimes, don't get me wrong, we love our partners, okay? I'm not trying to shit on your partner, but sometimes there's things that you want to go to, and if you bring your man, he's going to complain the whole time. But if you bring your girlfriend, she won't. Go with her, because you'll have a better time. And overall, you'll probably like your partner more because he's not complaining all night. Okay? Okay. Softness and soft era stuff can just feel like choosing better relationships. Like I said, I think relationships and human connection and stuff is such a huge part of being a human. I think it's so important to us. I think it's just our fucking how we are. And if you have relationships that maybe aren't as good or not even aren't as good, but don't fuel you in the ways that you need to be fueled. So you're going to get different relationships from different people. I have started recently just hanging out with people that really, like, I really click with. Like, really click with. Sometimes we have to be picky. And don't get me wrong, like, we could give our energy to everyone, but find those people that really, like, really accept you for you and, like, really just want to do the things that you want to do. That shit is so healing. Shit is so healing. Yeah, your soft era, your feminine era doesn't have to be soft and slow. It is you fueling your soul in whatever you need to do, however you need to do that. However, if you feel like you're like, I don't know, what do people want to do? Shit. Travel? You could travel. I feel like that's how I found myself was when I was solo traveling. The soft era can look like saying no, but it can also look like saying yes. I think it is saying no to the wrong things that just don't fuel you. For instance, guys, I'm going to be honest, I don't like family things at all. Love my family and I will hang out with my family, but like if we're having like a family feast and like or if I get invited to a very heavy family, like a wedding. Probably not what I want to do right now. I don't know why. I think growing up, I never really liked family stuff. Like, I never really talked to anyone. I was just very quiet. And I just feel like, yeah, I don't know, maybe it would be different now, but I maybe have trauma. Maybe I have PTSD around it. I'm not sure. Just doesn't sound like something that I want to do. If someone were to invite me to a family thing where no, I just don't want to do that. I just don't want to do that. No, 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 no. But if someone invited me to a festival, say less. Say less. I've already got my outfits packed. Well, I don't because I'm type B, but you know what I'm talking about. Okay? If someone invites me to IKEA, I am hella going to IKEA. I can just tell the edibles are hitting because I am really yappy now. And we're almost done. Oh no, you guys. Okay. Next, talk about discipline. This is soft era versus discipline era. Okay? Soft era, I think we understand. Discipline era. Doing it anyway. Do it anyway. Whatever it is. Whatever it is, just do it. Your dishes, do them. You're going to thank yourself later. Like, all we have to do is just do it. I just think that a lot of us, what is that, Nike or something? I think that's Nike thing. Just do it. Yeah, like, that's all. Go to the gym. Just go. Consistency. That's disciplined. Staying consistent on something is disciplined. You are keeping that promise to yourself. And I think it's important to have a mix of these. Like, maybe it should be called like a soft discipline era. That's lame. Like what would you call it? I'm not sure, but we'll figure it out. Figure it out together, okay? Ooh, this one is fire. In your discipline era, delayed gratification is important. Understanding delayed gratification, being okay with delayed gratification, and loving delayed gratification, you have to love it. You literally have to love it, okay? Delayed gratification, by the way, if you didn't know, is like doing something for a long period of time without getting any sort of reward until the very end. And sometimes you don't even get a reward. Sometimes you do it and you're like, I got nothing. And that's okay. Learning that is really hard. And discipline can also look like just not quitting when you get emotional. Like, just knowing where your boundaries are and being like, and just understanding that just because you're emotional, yes, we're fucking girls, okay? Why do I forget I have a period every single month? Why? It's like, I cry for like 2 days straight and then I get it and I'm like, oh, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy? Oh, okay. And then it resets. And then I'll see you fucking again next month, okay? Why do I literally feel like the world is ending for like 2 days? It is the most insane thing ever that we have to deal with that. Anyway. Any fucking way. You can be soft and be feminine without being weak. And you can also be very disciplined or like have your boundaries without being like a bitch or like being cold. Like, you can be disciplined and have your boundaries and set your boundaries and tell people no without being cold. And you can still get invited to things, you know? You just have to have those boundaries, right? I think the way that I want to end this, because I really want you guys to kind of think about where you're at, is I wrote down a question. I know. I was like, what am I thinking about lately? Where in your life do you need more soft feminine vibes? Don't think of guys. I know where your head is going. Don't think that, oh, I need a bubble bath. Shut up. Okay? That's great, but it's also not great. Like, I think, oh my God, wait. I need to go on a rant for a second. So I feel like sometimes when we think of like, oh my God, I just need to relax. And, you know, I had a really stressful day and I just have to sit. No, bitch, you probably don't have to sit, actually. We are made to be moving constantly. If you have been sitting in an office all day with a bunch of stress, go learn to dance or something. Go to a dance class, book something, go fucking turn on YouTube and watch something and learn it, or go to the gym. Yeah, I know. But you having a little bubble bath is not going to fucking help. Okay? Try to rethink what you actually think you need. You know? Hey, I'm not saying sometimes you do need a bubble bath. Sometimes you do. Okay? I'm just saying understand what you need in your life. Once again, we're all going to be fucking different. So where do you need to feel this like soft, feminine vibe, if that's what you want? And where do you need more discipline? Like what parts of your life, you should write these down actually. What parts of your life do you need more of? Each one. Maybe more softness you need is like, maybe you are really disciplined and you're cooking for yourself and stuff, but your cooking is stressful as fuck. You are all over the place. There's no music on. It's fucking silent, or you're watching a fucking intense show and it's too much. Okay. Light a candle, put on some chill vibey lights, smoke a J, and then cook. And you'll be like, whoa, this is what it, and dance around your kitchen a little bit. And you'll probably be like, what is happening? This is fun. And smile more. You know what's crazy? If I'm sitting in traffic, I am dancing my fucking ass off in my car. There would be no traffic light where I'm not doing that. Even when I'm driving, I'm doing that. It's safe. I swear we're fine, but I'm doing that. If you are not doing that, like sometimes I look around and I'm like, oh my God, everyone's being so boring. Like, don't get me wrong. You don't have to dance and you don't have to do that. But as a girl, I just feel like we're meant to move our bodies and like, oh, you guys, it's so healing. Anyways, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Love you guys. I need some more Gatorade and I need to just, the edibles are edibling. Okay. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for listening, watching, whatever you're doing. And yeah, go hit the gym, girl. You deserve it. Bye.